Hi class, my name is Megan. I am a first year MSW student here at Sac State, and I am also pursuing my addiction certificate as well. For my undergraduate, I went to CSU Sacramento, where I received my bachelor's in psychology and my bachelor's of science in criminal justice. I was also a research assistant at Sac State, and I consider that a part of my professional development or professional career, because that was something that I originally wanted to go into, was quantitative research. I co-authored 5 structural equation models that were presented at the Western Psychology Association's 99th convention. I also had my first authorships there, 2 first authorships that were presented that were structural equation models that focused on personality characteristics such as like emotional stability, entitlement, moral disengagement, emotional control, delinquent behavior, things of that sort. That's my interest. It's my research interest. After college, I went on to work in a residential treatment facility with juvenile sex offenders ranging from 11 to 19. There I was a youth counselor where I practiced cognitive behavioral therapy for victim and perpetrator treatment programs. At the residential treatment facility, there were also youth who had defiant disorders, suffered from anxiety and depression. I also counseled them, became a mentor as well, provided substance abuse education and counseling there. I really enjoyed my job there. After that, I wanted to find better opportunity. But that was a great opportunity already, but I wanted to kind of spread the platform of my experience to kind of grow in my career. So I found another job working in Sacramento. I went back to Sacramento. My residential treatment facility was in Stockton. I went back to Sacramento, where I worked at the Sacramento Children's Home. There I was a family partner, and I worked with families who were on the verge of losing their children due to substance abuse. Many of them had open CPS cases. I practiced cognitive behavioral therapy there, as well as ran group counseling sessions alongside my colleagues. I also participated in their children's IEPs meetings or 504 plan meetings at their school campuses, providing extra support and education on laws and that such thing. After that, I kind of wanted to see what else was out there. So I didn't stay there very long either. And I started looking from a macro level. I wanted to make a difference at the macro level. So I was looking, into county jobs. I ended up landing a county job as a case manager, a community health worker with Contra Costa County Public Health. And that is where I'm currently at. I provide case management services there. I help direct them in the terms of resources. I work with several individuals who have comorbidity and multi-morbidity disorders or diseases. And I kind of want to figure out, how did they get there? What caused this, that caused that? And it's very interesting to me. There are several clients that I could think of that I know suffer from substance use alongside their diseases, and I can see the correlations. I can see them. they're blatantly there. For example, I have a client who had previously used heroin. His favorite way to ingest the drug was via his arms. He has a lot of track marks still because he's still using. He also suffers from HIV that he caught using dirty needles. And the correlation is just obvious right there. And then I also have another patient who had previous heroin addiction, and their favorite way of taking the drug into their body was using the needles as well. They have hepatitis, so you can see the correlation between the substance use and their later on down the line diseases that were caused directly from it. If they never used the drug, they would have never or possibly lessened the chances of them getting HIV or getting hepatitis. So these are things that I want to study research wise, because my original plan was to pursue my PhD in quantitative psychology and be a professor at a 4-year university. That didn't go the way I planned it because I became pregnant in college, and I think it was maybe my second year I had my daughter. And that completely changed the route that I was going. I wanted to make sure that I could stay home with my daughter, and I guess that would be a fun fact about me. I'm a single mom. I am getting my master's degree alongside the addiction certificate, and I work full-time for the county for public health, and there she goes right there. And that would just be the fun fact about me. I'm always busy. I'm always on the go. If I'm not in school, I honestly feel like I'm not doing enough. But the field of social work is definitely something I want to go into. I'm very passionate about the clients that I work with. I really want to help them. Any resources that I can provide for them, I'm always happy. My phone is always ringing 24/7. I have a cell phone for work, so they're always calling me. My caseload is 350 clients, but I love what I do. I'm hoping to lateral over into a substance abuse counselor in the pilot program that I'm currently working for. It's Whole Person Care. It's Community Connect out of Contra Costa County. I love the job, and if you have any questions, shoot it down below. I hope that was enough.